To make pointed gourd sabzi, the gravy one, here you can see the pointed gourd. This I have already diced. This I have just kept to show you how to dice it up. So just roughly peel this off with a knife. Keep the knife at a 90-degree angle and go on scrubbing it. So a layer of skin will just come out, will peel off. And then actually the benefit is the barwat becomes soft enough when you make this sabzi. Cut the ends, just a small piece of the ends. Then dice it up in 1 inch cubes. So this way, and then this is quite big enough, so I'll dice it into 3 pieces. This is 250 grams of pointed gourd I am using, and I have also diced 2 medium size of potatoes into it. So I'll now start making the sabzi. So before that I am going to fry these pointed gourd pieces and potato pieces. Now here the oil is already heated in a pan, so I'm just going to put in all the pieces and I'm going to fry for around 5 minutes till they turn just a bit golden in color. Meanwhile the vegetable is getting fried, I'm going to make a paste of onion, garlic and ginger. So here I have taken 1 medium size onion which I have diced for the paste. This is for tadka, this is 1 inch ginger. This is quarter bowl of garlic, peeled garlic. And for dry spices, here you can see half teaspoon of cumin seeds. This is small piece of mace, 2 small pieces of cinnamon stick, 1 big cardamom, 7 to 8, this is black pepper, and 4 to 5 cloves. I am going to add all to this and I am going to grind this into fine paste. Add little bit of water. Now here you can see the paste is ready. Now here the pointed gourd, the parwar and potato is also fried well, so I will now remove it in a plate. Now in the same pan, I have just removed the extra oil, and this is around 4 to 5 tablespoons of oil. I am not taking much because the vegetable is fried. It is going to leave oil once you add in the water and all. So just add 1/4 teaspoon of cumin seeds, 2 small bay leaves, 2 red chilies. This is the spicy one which I am using. You can also use the Kashmiri red chili for tadka. So anyways, I am going to add in with the spices. So this is perfectly fine. This chili will help the vegetable to be a bit spicy, and so the taste will be enhanced. Add a bowl of onion finely chopped, or a medium sized onion you can take, and saute till it turns golden in color. Now for dry spices, here I am adding 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, half teaspoon of coriander powder, this is half teaspoon of turmeric powder, and half teaspoon of garam masala. So I am just going to add all to this. At the very same time, also add around 4 tablespoons of paste which I had prepared. And saute this till it is completely cooked. The paste should start to leave oil from the sides. When the paste is done, add a bowl of tomato puree to it. This is 2 medium sized tomatoes which I have just grinded in the grinder. Now I'll saute this till the tomato is completely done. It also starts to leave oil from the side. Once this paste is done, just add the fried vegetables to it and saute for another 2 minutes. Just toss it up for another 2 minutes. Add salt to taste. So after tossing for 2 minutes, just add in water up to the level of the vegetable. Now mix this well, cover this and I'll let it simmer for around 5 to 7 minutes on a medium heat. After 5 to 7 minutes, the vegetable is ready to serve. You serve it with chapatis or naans or rice. This is a really nice vegetable which you can enjoy, and everyone will be impressed with this recipe.